Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well. From wherever you're watching this channel, FAROUK Kibet, a couple of days ago, used some vulgar language referring to Sabina Chege. Now, we all remember there was a lot of reaction from the factions in Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, that team. They were not happy over FAROUK Kibet's pronouncements on Sabina Chege. And then we were also confronted with some reactions from WAMUCHOMBA, who looked at the old drama and said that Sabina Chege alikuwa anaibisha wamama. Now I'm going to share that video where WAMUCHOMBA was making that accusation. Now, in this analysis, ladies and gentlemen, there's something that Rigathi Gachagua has said in one of his attacks from the US. And this is what Rigathi Gachagua said.
Kamwira wewe mama, sui mama yako sawa, hebu sunguka, hebu muangalie, sasa huyu mama simkuwa na yeye kitandani, utaamka ukiwa na furaha asubuhi. Have you seen that video? I mean, it's one of my most painful moments as a leader of this community. I felt so humiliated and so demeaned.
Now, Rigathi is sending a very strong message to FAROUK Kibet through the listeners in Diaspora. See, Rigathi's strategy is to make sure that he consolidates the votes from the Diaspora also. So, realizing that that is the case, he took that advantage to make sure that FAROUK Kibet becomes the enemy of the mountain. Now, going back to the video, because that video that was shared about FAROUK Kibet's pronouncement on the body structure of Sabina Chege. You know, the unprintable words that he used there. According to Rigathi Gachagua, he feels that FAROUK was embarrassing the mountain. So I'd like to quickly take you through some couple of reaction that video and what Rigathi Gachagua are saying in totality. But before I do that, take this opportunity, like this video to enable you to share the video to many people, subscribe to our channel if you had not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. If FAROUK Kibet's strategy was to use such a vulgar language to attract the attention of the Gen Zs and attract the attention of Kenyans, then FAROUK Kibet was succeeded in that. But that statement ended up damaging the camp of William Ruto. That statement. And it's the same statement that Rigathi Gachagua is capitalizing on to make sure that the Mount Kenya people who are in the US or in the diaspora wanachukia kabisa, yani wao wanatakana wachukie kabisa hilo swala ili FAROUK asiwahi kulisema. Now, talking about the vulgar language that Rigathi is complaining about, I'm thinking this story differently. And I think this is a strategy deployed by the Ruto's camp to try to be viral. Use vulgar language against a politician, get the politician to react, capture attention. I highly suspect that is the strategy, ladies and gentlemen. So if you look at that video that was shared about on the 8th of July 2025 at a public function where FAROUK Kibet said this.
Huyu mama ako sawa, si sawa? Ako sawa. Hata vile alivyo akipinduka mnafurahi siku zote. Wapi vikelekele ya huyu mama?
That video got massive reaction, and one of the people reacted was WAMUCHOMBA, and you all saw what WAMUCHOMBA said. Now, what the old drama tells us, this old thing about FAROUK and reaction from WAMUCHOMBA, is that politicians will always use vulgar languages to capture the attention of people. Remember, the scramble right now is for the Gen Z's votes. Now, how do you capture easily the Gen Z's votes? Use vulgar languages, because most of the communications from the Gen Z's huo unapataka kuna malugha zingine ambazo za ndani sana. So use those kind of languages, capture their attention. So if that is the case, then it's okay to say that Ruto has deployed all machineries to try to, you know, to win the hearts of this the Generation Z. And also, if you remember what happened over the weekend, KICC, whereby George Ruto convened, set up a function, an event at the KICC. This event was for the launch of nganya zake zile zinaandikwa mood. He spent a lot of millions trying to revamp them, to make them look modern. So those millions were spent on nganya yake ambayo inaitwa mood. So there again, there were a lot of youths who attended that meeting, because those who attended the meeting were basically youths. Millennials were very few there. The elderly were almost missing there, but youths occupied the space there. Also, if you look at Charlene Ruto and his intergenerational talks, because over the weekend there was a video I shared where Charlene Ruto was saying that Raila Amolo Odinga is not the one who introduced the intergenerational talks debate, but she is the one, according to her. So she's also been engaging the youths. Now with FAROUK Kibet's pronouncements during the public event, again talking about using vulgar languages to refer to Sabina Chege, you can as well say that all these are strategies of trying to bring more Gen Zs on board to support William Ruto. Ruto is trying to split the Gen Zs with using a strategy from him, a strategy that if it works, then utapata kwamba wale most of the youths watapigia tu serikali tena, if it works. But if it doesn't work, all the youths will vote the other way. So he's doing everything possible to try to get hata kama ni kidogo, hata kama wengine watapigia kura, but wengine waje wapigie kura kwa hii side yao. So ladies and gentlemen, what do you make of these accusations from Rigathi Gachagua about what FAROUK Kibet told Sabina Chege? So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.